All right, so this deep dive, it's a little bit different. Um, we're not looking at a chapter this time.
Oh.
Yeah, it's more like, you know when you have an album
Okay.
and there's like a hidden track at the end?
Uh-huh.
It's like that. It's an artistic closing piece called The Colors of Love, and it's tucked away, like right at the end of this memoir after the final chapter.
Interesting. So not part of the main story, but like an extra something.
Exactly, and the placement is really interesting.
Yeah, definitely makes you think, like, what's the author trying to do here?
Right, like leaving us with a certain feeling or idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so The Colors of Love, it hints at all these different kinds of love, but not like romantic love, you know?
Okay.
It's more, it ties these colors to the chakras,
Ah, interesting.
which are those energy centers in our bodies.
All right.
And it even kind of suggests how those energies can like manifest physically.
I see. So like how our energy affects our health.
Yeah, exactly. And the author sets the stage right away with these quotes at the beginning, like Einstein talking about seeing everything as a miracle.
Wow.
And Hildegard von Bingen, she was this mystic, I think, back in the 12th century, something like that.
Okay.
And she talked about how the music of heaven is inside everything.
That's beautiful.
It is, right. It's like you're entering this space of wonder, like right away.
I can see that. It's setting a certain tone.
Totally.
Yeah.
So you're prepared for something, I don't know, kind of profound.
Right, right.
And then we're launched into this whole exploration of color. Each one is like a mini chapter: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
The whole spectrum.
Yeah. And the titles are so cool. Love grows us into wholeness. The love blossom, trifecta love.
Oh, wow. They're like poetic.
I know, right? Like little doorways into these deeper ideas.
And that's where the chakras come in, I bet. Yeah.
You got it. So let's start with red. That section is called Love Grows Us into Wholeness. And the author uses this metaphor of a broken ginkgo leaf, like being mended. And it's mended by this thing they call golden love.
Golden love. I wonder what that symbolizes.
Yeah, it keeps popping up throughout the piece, like maybe a higher form of love or some kind of universal energy.
Could be.
So back to red and the ginkgo leaf. How do you see that connecting to the root chakra?
Well, if you think about it, the root chakra is all about our foundation, right? It's that feeling of being grounded, secure, safe, like those basic needs, survival stuff.
Right, right.
So the broken leaf needing this golden love to become whole again.
Yeah.
It's like saying without that strong foundation, without that root connection, we're kind of fragile, broken.
I see. So golden love, in this case, could be all those things that make us feel secure, like strong relationships, a sense of belonging, even just like having your basic needs met.
Exactly. It's the energy that nourishes that foundation. And when it's blocked or when it's weak, that's when problems can come up.
What kind of problems?
Physically, I mean. So like lower back pain, issues with the legs and feet, even problems with the adrenal glands, you know, the ones that handle stress.
Oh, wow. So it's like our body is literally showing us where the energy is blocked.
That's the idea. Yeah, it's all connected.
Okay, that's fascinating. So red is about being grounded. What about orange, then? The love blossom? Remember that one with the freesia?
Yeah, the freesia hidden in the darkness, waiting to come into the light.
Yes, that's so perfect for the sacral chakra, right?
Absolutely. It's about creativity, emotions, sensuality, all those things that we sometimes keep hidden.
Like the freesia.
Exactly. But the freesia pushes through the darkness. It reaches for the light. And that's what we're supposed to do with those parts of ourselves, too. Let them blossom.
It makes you think about how often we, like, hold back those parts of ourselves. Our creativity, our feelings.
All the time, probably. And that can create blocks, you know, in the sacral chakra.
And that leads to more physical stuff.
Potentially, yeah. Think about where the sacral chakra is. So reproductive issues, digestive problems, kidneys, bladder.
Wow, it's like a whole system.
It is. And it's all connected, like we said, energy affecting the physical body.
Okay, so red for grounding, orange for expressing ourselves. What about yellow? Trifecta love, that was kind of mathematical. All about the number 3.
3, huh? Well, that's interesting because the solar plexus is all about personal power, confidence, willpower.
Oh, right.
So maybe the 3 represents like the mind, body, and spirit coming together, creating this powerful force.
Like a trifecta, yeah. So it's not just romantic love, but that self-love, the strength that comes from within.
Exactly. It's what helps us go after what we want, overcome obstacles, lights our path, so to speak.
I love that. And if that energy is blocked.
Oh, then digestion again, pancreas, liver, maybe even low self-esteem, difficulty asserting yourself.
Because that's all tied to the solar plexus, right?
Right. It's fascinating, isn't it?
This is making me see the colors of love in a whole new light.
I know, me too.
It's like a secret code, revealing how our energy affects everything.
Everything, yeah. It really is like a secret code, right? Like a key to understanding ourselves better.
Totally. And it just keeps getting deeper. So green is next, right? An angel of love. What was the image for that one again?
An angel, yeah. But her wings were like damaged, all fragmented. And the golden love mends them so she can finally embrace her true purpose.
Oh, wow. That one really got to me. Like the healing power of love, Not just for other people, but for ourselves too.
Exactly. That's the heart chakra, right? It's all about connection, love, compassion for ourselves, for others. When it's open and flowing, we feel whole, connected to everything around us.
But when it's blocked.
Then we might feel isolated, withdrawn, maybe even have physical problems with our heart, our lungs, circulation. Even our immune system can be affected.
It's like that saying a broken heart can actually make you sick.
It's not just a saying, it's real. It's all connected.
So with green, it's not just about romantic love, but like opening our hearts to the world.
Right.
To all of it, the good and the bad.
Yeah.
And just allowing ourselves to feel it.
Yes, that's it exactly. Embrace the whole human experience with love.
Wow. Okay, so that was green. What's next? Blue.
Blue, the way of love. This one's about the throat chakra.
Ah, right. Communication, expressing yourself, speaking your truth. And I remember in this section, the author talks about how the golden love illuminates the path. And it also says that love makes life easier because love is easy.
There's something so simple and yet so profound about that, right? Like when we're in alignment with that golden love, when we're living authentically, communicating openly, life just flows. But when that gets blocked, oh boy, throat problems, thyroid issues, neck pain, even ear problems can be connected.
It's like we're literally holding back.
Yeah.
Constricting ourselves.
Yeah, and it shows up physically.
Okay, so we've got red for grounding, orange for creativity, yellow for personal power, green for love and compassion, blue for authentic communication. And what about indigo? A vision of love, right?
Right. Indigo, this one takes us up to the third eye.
Ah, intuition, insight, connection to something bigger.
Exactly. And in this section, the author says, once you're on this golden path, you start seeing love everywhere.
Wow.
It's like a shift in perception. You start to see the world through a lens of love.
Yeah, like that golden love opens your eyes to a whole new reality.
It's not just a feeling anymore. It's how you see everything. It's a way of being.
Okay, so when the third eye is open, we get these insights. We trust our gut feelings more. But when it's blocked...
Oh, then we can get headaches, migraines, vision problems, trouble concentrating. We lose that clear vision, that connection to our intuition.
So it's not just about seeing things differently, but trusting that inner voice too, right? The one that guides us towards what's right for us. Okay, so that was indigo. And last but not least, we have violet, a breath of love, the crown chakra, the connection to the divine.
This is where it all comes together, the culmination. And the author talks about how each breath can bring us closer to the light, deeper into that golden love.
That's so beautiful. And breath is so essential, right? It's literally life.
It is. And with every breath, we're reminded that we're connected to something bigger than ourselves.
Like that divine spark inside each of us, that universal energy.
Yes. And when that crown chakra is open, we feel a sense of unity, oneness, deep peace, and knowing. But if it's blocked,
what happens then?
We can feel lost, disconnected, even have neurological problems or a weakened immune system. Like our life force energy is just diminished.
Wow. This whole exploration of the colors of love has been so eye-opening. It's like the author gave us this whole map for understanding love and how it affects us on every level, physically, emotionally, spiritually.
It is like a map, isn't it? A guide.
And you said this is just a small part of the whole memoir, right? Down to the bare bones.
Just a glimpse, yeah. The Colors of Love is like a concentrated version of the author's whole journey of healing, of transformation.
Okay, well, that definitely makes me want to hear more. But before we get into that, I want to hear from you, our listener. Which color really spoke to you? Or, like, which chakra metaphor? I'm kind of stuck on that golden love idea.
Yeah, it is pretty powerful.
Like, it connects all of this, the colors, the chakras, even those physical things that happen when the energy is blocked. It's like golden love is the key to, I don't know, being whole on every level.
I think you're right. It is a key. In this piece, it's not just about knowing these things in your head, It's about feeling the power of love, how it can actually heal and change us.
Right. It's like We're all supposed to tap into that golden love inside ourselves and let it out.
And that's where Down to the Bare Bones comes in, the whole memoir, because in the full story, you see how the author really lived this stuff, how they went through trauma and used holistic healing to connect with, like, their true self, their divine self.
So the colors of love is like a little taste of that bigger journey.
Yeah, exactly. A little preview. It's not just some theory, it's real life. And by sharing it, the author's kind of inviting us to go on our own journey with this stuff, see how golden love can change our lives too.
And what I love is they don't make it sound like, golden love is only for special people, like you have to be super spiritual or something.
Right, it's for everyone. It's already inside us.
Exactly. We all have the potential to be those angels of love,
Yeah.
right? To heal ourselves and then help heal others.
And when we do that, we're part of something bigger, like spreading that love and healing out into the world.
So listener, as you're thinking about all of this, where are you holding back your own golden love?
Yeah, where are you blocking that healing energy? Maybe in yourself, maybe with other people.
What can you do to, bring more golden love into your life?
And remember, it's a journey. It's ongoing. Like the author said, each breath is a chance to connect with that spark inside us, that divine energy.
And if you want to hear more about the author's story and how they figured all of this out, definitely check out Down to the Bare Bones.
It's really inspiring. It's about resilience and transformation and the power of, well, the human spirit, I guess, to heal and to connect with that divine self.
Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive into the colors of love.
We hope it inspires you to keep going on your own journey of healing and to let that golden love shine